Medieval kings were rarely tied to one place. Instead, they moved constantly across their realm, dragging courtiers, servants, cooks, and guards with them. This endless royal progress kept nobles loyal, allowed direct inspection of lands, and prevented rebellions from brewing. Yet for villagers, the king's arrival meant more dread than excitement, as food, lodging, and supplies were taken by right. One royal visit could empty barns and granaries overnight, leaving peasants praying the crown would pass them by quickly. Kings prized clean linen shirts as a symbol of purity and power. Their laundries functioned like bustling military units, washing dozens of garments each day. Water, ashes, soapwood, and herbs filled giant tubs as servants scrubbed, boiled, and beat fabrics to maintain royal hygiene. In an age where most peasants bathed only a few times a year, a king slipping into fresh linen daily was a powerful display of wealth. Many kings maintained private menageries filled with exotic animals gifted by foreign rulers or captured in trade. Lions, leopards, bears, and even strange birds strutted through palace courtyards, living symbols of a monarch's reach. To medieval eyes, these creatures were more than spectacles. They were proof the king's reputation stretched beyond his borders. Astrology held enormous influence over royal decisions. Before launching campaigns or sealing alliances, some kings consulted star readers and horoscopes. War plans shifted with planetary movements, and marriages waited on favourable constellations. To medieval rulers, fate wasn't written on parchment, it shimmered across the heavens. A king's seal carried the power of his command. Wax and metal authenticated laws, treaties, and executions. Guards protected it with absolute vigilance, and forging it was a crime punishable by death. The seal was not merely a tool of state, it was the voice of the crown. Even crowned heads slept under canvas. When castles were distant or roads unsafe, kings camped in luxurious field tents embroidered with symbols of power. These royal encampments resembled mobile courts, complete with kitchens, chaplains, guards, and banners fluttering in the wind. A kingdom in motion. Some kings employed jesters not simply for laughter, but for honesty. Cloaked in absurdity, the fool held a dangerous role, delivering truths that courtiers feared to speak. Mockery served as a mirror, reminding rulers of their flaws and grounding pride before it became tyranny. A king never slept unprotected. Elite guards known as bedchamber knights kept watch through the night, stationed at doors or resting lightly beside them. Their loyalty was absolute, sworn to awaken steel in hand at the slightest disturbance. Peaceful sleep was a privilege earned through vigilance. Smell mattered in the medieval court. Kings bathed in rosewater, wore garments scented with crushed herbs, and carried pomanders filled with spices and ambergris. Sweet fragrances were symbols of divinity, cleanliness, and superiority. In a world thick with grime and sweat, a perfumed king was unmistakable and unforgettable. Personal grooming was not merely fashion but symbolism. Some rulers enforced strict rules on beards and hair among their nobles, ensuring no subject appeared more regal than the king. From beard length to the curl of a moustache, royal decree shaped aristocratic style, proof that power extended even to the face.